Oh, I wrote that one, yes.
Oh, hell yeah. I couldn't get two
Maybe.
wrong in a row. Tell me about this song, because D-Generation X was a great combination of talent there that did the stuff in the ring and the shenanigans that they were doing, and they were on fire back in the day. And this was the perfect theme song. And I was reading that you kind of wanted something that kind of teased the people into this rather than just hitting them over the head with a hammer. So tell me about the creative process that went into the theme song for D-Generation X.
Well, looping back to the comment earlier about I'm sort of I can't get away from funk music.
Right.
This is really a funk track that's just turned into a hard rock track. But working with Chris he's just a great guy, and he's always a sport to try anything. So we got the basic track down, and yes, I felt like I wanted it to have a big tease. I didn't know if I could sell it, because most of the time, it's glass break, boom, Undertaker
instant
fell.
gratification.
But this, I just felt like this needed time to breathe before, and it would make it that much better when you finally pay it off.
Right.
So I didn't know what to do, so I set up this drum loop, just of what you hear, basically, boom, 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 and I put Chris in front of the mic, and then I got on the other side of the mic with a set of headphones, and I just told Chris, I don't care what I say, I'm just going to say a bunch of crap, and I want you to repeat it in your, in that great voice of yours, and that great go screw yourself kind of
total attitude voice. Yeah
Incredible. So I just started thinking of rebellious things to say, that you're not going to hold me back. And we just went through all these things of you can't tell me what to do, and he would say, you can't tell me what to do. You think you're better, and so this incredible array of lines. And then after he left, when I was editing the whole thing together and mixing the song, I just kind of took the highlights and created a little storyline up front. And it fortunately sounds like it was cut in one single take. But that was so much fun to do, and that's such a fun song. It's a
very fun song. And, of course, once you hear the song and you put all the memories of, the visuals that those guys provided, and then the guys over there in the, I'll call it the video department, who put all the footage together and just makes for that entrance reel. It's just totally spectacular. And I was watching, as I was going through all the stuff on YouTube and pulling this stuff up and listening to the music, watching the visuals, and I'd get goosebumps, and it'd take me through a range of emotions of how good these times were. And when you knew when this music hit, you never knew what the hell those guys were going to do, and there's going to be something outrageous, something controversial, and they were always stirring the pot. But it started with the work that those guys were doing, but the music just fit perfectly. Is that you playing every single instrument on that track?
Yes.
Dude, how long did it take you to learn how to play the bass? I mean, because you got a little, you do got some funk in you. Who did you look to as some of your bass players that you've influenced? Bootsy Collins, what's his name? The Johnson guy? You tell me.
I loved Motown, anything out of Motown when I was growing up, and that was another thing that I would just dissect every single part. And I don't have nearly the chops of those guys, but I did my best to get as close as I could, and I learned a lot from listening to all their stuff. But those kind of funk rhythms, I think, are so infectious. And in this case, I completely agree with you. It worked so well with the DX guys, who would come out, and I think there's a magical quality in entertainment. When you sense that the entertainer is having fun, it is almost impossible for you not to have fun.
Right.
Because it's like you're all on a ride together. And so they had sort of mischievous fun, but, man, they could just be torturous to other characters that they were ripping into. But it was, sometimes you almost felt bad because the other guy was getting so tortured and so embarrassed, but it's just impossible not to laugh your ass off, basically, because it was just so entertaining, incredible entertaining.